Well, good morning, Southeast Texas. Welcome into ARC. It is right at 10 o'clock on this Thursday, which it is October 31st, which means it's Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Yeah, we are in the spirit here, of course. Got our little sign in the back and then
And
our little skeleton.
this dude.
He's not doing too great. He's half there, half here. So
He's falling apart like some of us do at the end of the week.
it happens sometimes, you know?
He's ready for Friday.
He just thought he would give us an extra hand.
I thought you were clever with
Crickets, okay.
Okay.
This has been so much fun for me, this little hand. I don't know. I've been using it for anything and everything.
Just it's a good example of why you need an extra hand.
You never know. Sometimes you do. So it's a good back scratcher, brush your hair a little, whatever it is. But we hope that you are enjoying Halloween so far and are getting ready for maybe some trick-or-treating a little bit later. That might be a little bit of a soggy one, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Got your rain jacket. I was going to say, folks in like the Midwest and the North and the cold areas are so used to like having to just ruin their Christmas costumes. I am so off Halloween costumes.
Christmas costumes.
By putting on jackets to stay warm. So
hey, Christmas starts tomorrow though, so.
No, it doesn't. After Thanksgiving.
That's a
good
trigger for her.
I was gonna say that's a good listen, if you love Christmas, do it. That's fine. I'm not gonna rain on your parade. But for the folks who love Thanksgiving, just give it some time, Just a little extra time. But yeah. We're focusing on Halloween today. So
lots of stuff planned. Cute little kitten we're talking about later. Food, of course, with Jessie Lee.
Yeah.
Lots of fun stuff.
Some fun Halloween traditions too. So lots going on, of course, as always. But we do want to focus, of course, on some of the local headlines that we got going on in our community.
Well, a frightening encounter. An irate parent walks into a Nederland school and is taken out in handcuffs. What happened between that scared students, alarmed parents, and sent an officer and administration springing into action.
Now, plus seeking justice, they've been waiting for justice. Now, 5 years later, victims still waiting. TPC is final in the sentencing phase of their trial. What victims are wanting from the judge.
And kids skipping school can have costly consequences. The financial toll adding up for BISD, how the district says it's tackling truancy.
Jumping right into some of those headlines this morning. A 24-year-old woman is in jail after a chain of events many students, parents, and teachers won't soon forget, all unfolded in a matter of seconds at Hillcrest Elementary in Nederland. Fox 4's Taylor Justice has details of the investigation, reaction from a parent shaken by what happened.
Hillcrest Elementary in Nederland. Quiet and empty after school ended Wednesday afternoon. It was a far different sight earlier.
When I drove up, I saw a couple of cop cars, which I thought was odd. And then when I got up further, I saw several detectives, I guess.
Alyssa Boyer says her 8-year-old daughter described a terrifying encounter, witnessing what police in the school district call a disgruntled parent entering the campus with a metal T-post used in securing a fence.
A rude lady came in with a metal stick, banging it on the floor.
The superintendent says no one was hurt, thanks to quick action.
Our assistant principal and our SRO officer quickly subdued the parent, removed the T-post, and the parent was taken into custody.
Police Chief Gary Porter says the officer suffered a minor injury to her hand. The woman was arrested for assault on a police officer and assault on a public servant. Alyssa Boyer wants to thank those who kept her daughter and all of the children out of harm's way.
I hold her hand every day because it seems like there's a new school shooting every day. And I don't know if it'll be her school. And today I felt like it almost was.
And again, that was Taylor Justice with that report. The charges against the young parent are both felonies, according to Chief Porter.
Well, slow goings on a major highway following a hazmat spill. A big rig spilling leaking fuel onto the roadway. Beaumont police responding to this scene around 10 yesterday morning on I-10 westbound near MLK. They say an 18-wheeler was leaking fuel. The right lane blocked off for hours while hazmat crews cleaned up the spill. Officials reopened the highway around 1 yesterday afternoon.
Well, the sentencing phase in the criminal case against TPC at the federal courthouse has been delayed for now.
Late yesterday afternoon, U.S. District Court Judge Michael Troncalli ended proceedings, but not before compelling testimony from Jefferson County Judge Jeff Brannick. He took the stand yesterday morning and was questioned questioned by attorney Brent Kuhn, who represents the blast victims. He recounted the moments and days after the November 2019 TPC blast. Brannick, who lives less than a mile from the explosion site, told the court the power of the explosion blew out windows and doors at his home and caused other significant damage, totaling around $100,000 in damage.
Now, Brannick says, like most other victims, he was not able to recoup all of his losses from the TPC Victims Compensation Fund. He says the CEO of TPC actually met him at his home to reassure him that the company had $600 million in liability insurance to help victims and another $800 million to rebuild the TPC plant.
Attorney Brent Kuhn says TPC filing bankruptcy does not make them immune from being responsible for the final catastrophe they caused victims. TPC attorneys presented in court a proposal that would only pay blast victims cents on the dollar.
The attorney representing TPC, who is Ryan Gertz, did not want to comment at this time. In a decision late yesterday afternoon, Judge Troncalli ended the proceedings that will restart in mid-November.
Beaumont police call it the cold-blooded, brutal murder of a young woman, a senseless crime caught on her home surveillance camera. The three suspects are indicted for capital murder: 21-year-old DeCorey Shiloh, 21-year-old Javante Turner, and 20-year-old Tydrick Davis. Police and prosecutors calling Shiloh the gunman, caught on camera shooting the victim after she stepped outside while they were allegedly burglarizing her car. Investigators say the video shows 39-year-old Ebony Gilbert collapsing on the ground, struggling to get back to her home, but dying before she can make it inside. Her mother discovering the body the next day, going over to the home when she couldn't get in touch with her daughter.
Well, we now know the name of an inmate who died in a Southeast Texas jail. Polk County Sheriff's Office identifying the inmate as James Willard of Cold Springs. The 60-year-old man died at the Polk County Jail in Livingston on October 19th. Willard was held there since September 7th. An autopsy revealed his death was the result of natural causes. Investigators say he did not inform jail staff that he had any health conditions. An investigation by the Texas Rangers remains underway.
Well, $2 million, that's what Beaumont ISD is estimating the district has lost so far in funding this year from attendance. At Tuesday night's truancy meeting, the district and Jefferson County judges explained truancy consequences for parents and students, along with identifying ways to remedy the problem. The district invited these parents due to their children having excessive unexcused absences. Parents could be fined $500 and even go to jail for their children being truant. Attendance from the first day of school until now is down by 8%.
Certainly a concerning thing. And I know we spoke to one parent who said, obviously life is very busy. They've got to get to work and just kind of hope that their kid shows up to the bus stop and makes it to school. So certainly an issue, especially whenever it comes to funding and just making sure that the kids are in class and learning, which is important. And part of that learning, Beaumont ISD is introducing young minds to the field of science, technology, engineering, and math, better known as STEM. The district partnered with ExxonMobil to bring back Family STEM Night for the second straight year. Doggett Ford Park packed with a large crowd of parents, students, and community members, all eager to learn. Dozens of booths were lined up, providing interactive activities from robotics to virtual reality. Last night's event was free and open to all students, regardless of school or district. Want to get now to the rundown, giving you a sneak peek at one of the stories our reporters are working on today.
Fox 4 reporter Kirsten Lindquist is live from our newsroom. Kirsten, tell us what we can expect from you today.
It's very rare that you guys see me here in the morning, but I'm actually telling you guys the remarkable story of one Bridge City wide receiver. Meet Abraham Munguia. He's a 16-year-old junior at the high school. And last year, it's kind of hard to imagine, but he's back on the football field after suffering a spinal cord injury. This time last year, he was in a hospital bed at Texas Christian Hospital in Houston. Fourth quarter game against Silsbee, he was injured during a kickoff return. Now, he describes laying on the field and not even being able to move his arms, let alone sit up. So it's been a long road to recovery for him. He was finally cleared to participate back in athletics back in February. And not only, guys, is he healthy, but he's back playing, and he's one of the best wide receivers for that Bridge City team, helping them get to 7-1 this year. So I talked to him and his head coach, Josh Smalley, about just this process that he's been on for the last year, the journey to get back on the field, and ultimately the decision whether to or not to play. So it's a really interesting story that I've gotten to work on and talk with him and, of course, his family and stuff like that. I've been working on this for quite some time. So I'm very excited for you all to see this tonight and get to meet this very remarkable young man.
Wow, pretty incredible.
I know.
And yeah, it's
Story
certainly a big decision too on you have an injury like that. Do you risk it again and go play some more, or what do you do? So we'll have to tune into that one. Certainly will be a good one. You can watch that report on Fox at 5:30 and then on CBS at 5 and 6.
Well, 40% turnout, early voting hitting and exceeding a milestone in Southeast Texas. The latest numbers just in after polls closed last night. More than 62,000 ballots cast in Jefferson County, about 42% of the registered voters. Orange County exceeding 25,000 votes, or 43% of the voters registered there. And Hardin County leading the pack with voter turnout topping 44%. A deeper look at the numbers can be found on kfdm.com or fox4beaumont.com.
Also, Rogers Park, busiest voting spot in the area, but the Hughes Library in Nederland and the Hubert Library in Port Neches also drawing large crowds, along with the Theodore Johns Library in Beaumont. Early voting, of course, runs through tomorrow, so still got some time if you want to early vote. And then, of course, Election Day is coming up quick, Tuesday, November 5th. So be sure to get out and exercise that right to vote if you want to early vote today, tomorrow, last 2 days to do it. And then, of course, voting day is Tuesday.
I know it's
It's weird.
nervous. It's always, the presidential election, any
Yeah.
election is really a big deal. With the presidential election, every 4 years, it's just one of those things where it's, it's anticipation. It's like a
Yeah.
roller coaster.
Mhm.
So waiting for the top, to see who's going to be our next president for the next 4 years. So
I know it'll be interesting to see.
crazy one.
I
Yeah.
still got to get out and vote. I'm a day of person, so
I am too. That anticipation again. It's like
Yeah.
election day, and of course the newsroom. It's always a big deal here because
Yeah.
it's all hands on deck covering the election. So
certainly is.
I just add into that excitement and do it the day of.
Yeah, there we go. Well, talking about some excitement, I know you're ready for this one.
Yeah.
We've got this week's adoptable pet from the Humane Society Southeast Texas, so stay with us.
Welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. We are joined this morning with Eddie Johnson of the Humane Society to talk about Bill.
Bill, yes, we got little Bill here.
He was making quite the noise in our green room. All the reporters coming in there, you could hear him. He's so cute though. So tell us how y'all got him.
So Bill was surrendered by a community member here in Beaumont. It was part of a litter of 4. So they're all 8 weeks old. They're ready to be adopted. They're all 4 still available for adoption. Bill's got an interesting fact. He is polydactyl. All 4 in his litter all have extra toes.
Look at these toes. Oh, look at him. I don't know if y'all can see that. John Kane can. Oh, yeah, look, see, extra toe. Okay, that just makes him extra special. So, and they call that polydactyl?
Polydactyl.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, good deal. So, he's got 4 other siblings or
3.
3 other siblings. Okay. 8 weeks old. So, is he ready to go?
He's ready to go. He'll be fixed before leaving the facility. He'll be neutered, but he's already up to date on all his age-appropriate vaccines. So he's just waiting for a forever family.
Right. Okay. So, what do the people need to know in case they want him? Because he's precious. Look.
All right.
Oh.
So if you're interested in Bill, you can just jump on our website and fill out the adoption application. That application will be processed within 24 hours. Once it's approved, we'll email you, and then you can schedule your appointment to come meet Bill or any one of the other animals at the facility. Bill's adoption fee is only $99. That covers all of his neuter medical costs and all of his age-appropriate vaccines.
Good deal. So they get it all done for you, so you don't have to
Yeah,
worry about anything.
We do it all.
So we had puppies last week, but the week before, I believe we had Phineas, right?
Phineas, yes, we did have Phineas, and thanks to his airtime that y'all provided him, he did get adopted 2 days ago.
Good deal. We love to hear that. You know, we've had a really good track record. Wade was adopted.
Yes.
Our first one, couple ones, Nizzard the black cat was adopted. So we've done pretty well, and we always like to hear that. So any events coming up that people need to know about?
This coming Saturday, we will be at the Port Arthur Home Depot for the Kids Fun Day that they're having out there. So we'll have dogs out there ready for adoption, take home ready. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
that's
at him. He likes TV. Well, thank you for joining us,
Yes,
Eddie.
ma'am. Thank you for having us.
And next week we'll have another animal for you. Stay tuned for more Southeast Texas after the break.
Well, it's just about 10:20 this morning, and it's been a while since we had a school spotlight, but today we wanted to highlight a teacher at Hampshire Finette who does all she can for her students.
Mrs. Kelly teaches high school juniors and seniors forensic science. That's a interesting one,
Right?
but has taught various subjects during her 7 years at Hampshire Finette. Mrs. Kelly is well involved at Hampshire Finette. She is the sponsor of the Student Council and organizes homecoming and Veterans Day programs. She is motivated by her students. Mrs. Kelly wants her students to learn life lessons to be prepared for the real world.
I really feel like every student deserves to be loved and cared for. Not everybody has that at home, and I want them to have a safe space at school and know that here at school they have somebody who's an ally for them and is always here for them, and that they can come to me for anything that they need.
Yeah, awesome. Always want to congratulate some of our teacher spotlights. And you're right, I love the idea of having a forensic science class.
I know. I mean, it's so different from now to when
Yeah.
we went to high school, which really wasn't that long ago. Really wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
And they just, they have dual enrollment. They have all this amazing programs in high schools now
Mhm.
versus when we were in school.
Yeah.
Kind of jealous.
Like I say, we even talked recently to someone who, while he was enrolled at Beaumont ISD, got his realtor license,
Mhm.
and now Beaumont ISD is doing that. And then I want to say P&G, they're also able to do that as well. So, I mean, just kind of incredible all the things that you can do while still in high school. I know I was interested in the medical field when I was in high school and was able to do like job shadowing and was part of a class like that did that. And we got to go to the hospital and physical therapy
Mhm.
and get to learn, and not, it didn't, guide
didn't
me
quite
into the
pan
path
out,
where I
but-
am now, but it was still very interesting and was able to give you kind of a hands-on experience of
Right.
what it was going to be like. I enjoyed it. I liked what I got to do when I was
Yeah.
like shadowing and doing all that. I just wasn't smart enough for it. So, but still, there's just so many opportunities for the kids nowadays
Right.
to also realize too, like the different trades. Like you don't necessarily need a college degree to be able to be
Right.
successful in life. There's so many jobs out there that you can do with a high school diploma. That's one thing.
Especially in this area.
Absolutely. I was telling someone the other day, my Make Macy Do It that I get to do every month. I go and I do these jobs, and they're all entry level jobs. So you just need like a high school diploma most of the time, but they're making good money and they've got, a successful career ahead of them, so many opportunities. So awesome that, students are able to utilize and capitalize on a lot of that stuff. And you got teachers that are willing to tackle that and teach them something new.
forensics. Whew.
It's fun.
Kind of sounds up my alley, though.
I was going to say, I think you'd sign up for that class, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It does
I
sound
totally would
fun.
have.
I think, yeah, it'd be interesting, no doubt. So congratulations to Mrs. Kelly. We love to spotlight all of the teachers that we can. So still to come this morning, we're spotlighting some healthy food. We're going to be talking with Jessie Lee with For the Love of Foods to find a healthy way to enjoy some cucumbers. They're already healthy. but,
Yeah.
Why not?
More healthy.
There you go.
Makes them taste better.
There you go. All right, welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. We've made our way to the break room because it is Thursday, which means we got Jessie Lee with us.
Hi.
Owner at For the Love of Foods, where we like to give you some healthy alternatives to food. That way you can enjoy it and not feel bad. Because one thing Jessie always says is don't do the diet, just eat healthy.
Skip the diet, just eat healthy. Exactly.
Which is so much
Yes.
easier to do long term
Mhm.
because dieting, oh my gosh, listen. I'll start it on Monday is
Oh,
usually
you look
how it goes.
fabulous.
Well, that's
Come on.
like the saying. Well, thank you. You're so sweet. That's always saying, right? Oh, I'll start Monday. I'll start it Monday. No, this you
Yeah.
can do all the time. Makes it so simple. And today I'm so excited for this one because I am a TikTok scroller and I get lost on way too much TikTok.
Yep.
Cucumber salad has been like the biggest thing.
Yes, it is. My daughter she is a fanatic.
Yeah.
I'm not big on TikTok, but she is. She's like, Mom, this is great salad. I want to try it. There's a little container. We just throw everything together. We shake it up.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of an Asian salad that I kind of grew up with.
Yeah.
But kind of made it an it thing now on
I love
TikTok.
it.
So today we're going to do two different flavors.
Okay, perfect.
We're going to do a traditional Asian one that you see typically on TikTok.
I love it.
Very simple. I use seedless cucumbers. It's like the English cucumbers and those little mini cucumbers.
Oh, I
Do you
like those. I do.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
I like them a lot better. You just slice them up just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, very easy. You're going to put a little bit of sesame oil.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to do a little chili garlic, which is not too spicy, but has a little bit of a kick.
Just a little something to add in there.
So you can put as much as you want. I'm just going to do a little bit and a little minced garlic.
Okay.
And you're going to do a little gluten-free soy sauce. I do like to use gluten-free soy sauce. And a little salt and pepper. A little lime.
It smells so good already.
Nice and fresh,
I was gonna
right?
say, yeah, absolutely.
And then we're going to add a little bit of honey,
Okay.
just a tad.
Don't need too much.
And I don't need too much. Okay, just a little. Just kind of sweeten it up a little bit. And this is the fun part. You shake it up.
Shake it up, go
Yes.
crazy. And this is you gotta like
Yes.
really. You want to shake? You gotta like really. From what I've seen on TikTok.
Yeah, you
gotta,
have to shake it,
like,
shake it
and
up.
It's a while. Like you're gonna get like a workout in.
Okay,
Really
so
get going.
while you shake that up,
We'll make
so
the
I
next
went
one.
on TikTok and Bobby Flay did his version
Fun.
of the cucumber salad,
Okay.
which is really good. I mean, it's creamier. So he added avocado,
Yum.
okay, a little bit of cilantro,
Okay.
some green onions, and
This is like the green
Yes.
salad. There's so much in there.
a little bit of diced jalapenos without the seed because you don't
Okay.
really want too spicy.
Yeah.
A little salt and pepper for tasting. Some limes.
Can't go wrong.
No. And then he added some honey as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting. I always like adding like a little bit of honey because then you don't really taste it all that much, but it does just give you like that
That little
little bit of
sweetness,
that you kinda need
yes.
sometimes.
Here we go. And then that's it. And you shake it
This
up.
one Yeah, I'll do this one. You got that one good?
I think
You gotta like really
Okay.
because you're doing like a lot of times.
Yes.
I know online they do like a whole cucumber, so it's like so full sometimes.
Jade, you gonna try this today?
Jade,
Fine, I can't say no.
Jade is such a picky eater, y'all. You don't even understand.
I really am. So when
that like cucumbers are just not.
when we do stuff in here, that we always say like it's picky eater approved because I'm super picky. But the funny
This
thing
is
is
the
with this
moment.
is I love pickles.
Also,
So-
I love Jessie. She's like, just try it. I'm
Uh-huh.
confident. She's like, this is gonna be good. She's so nervous. She
It's
took
good.
The smallest bite.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh wait, it's good if you like cucumbers.
I was gonna say, is it the
Mhm.
cucumber, but the flavor's good?
Yeah, the flavor's good.
And it's
it's more
healthy.
so the cucumber.
And it's a quick snack. And actually put this in the refrigerator and then just have it as a snack. But what's great is that For the Love of Food starting Monday, we're gonna have 3 different flavors
I
at
love it.
grab and grow
Wow.
cucumber salads
Okay, what's the third one?
in Italian.
Oh, okay.
With some balsamic vinaigrette, a little truffle oil with some
love-
fresh mozzarella. in it.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I really shook this
Give
all
it a
that well
try.
because the
oh, look at that.
guac was like getting
On
stuck
top
there.
here. Let me get it for you. And then look at that. It's almost like a guacamole.
I know it does. It
you
looks
go.
great. Okay, let me try this little. Oh, that's good.
That's good, right?
That tastes like sushi.
Okay, you're gonna love that one. That's absolutely my favorite. Bobby
one's your
Flay
favorite?
hit this on the ballpark. It's
He got it?
amazing. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Either of those.
Right? That fresh, creamy avocado.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
They're both so different,
Mm-hmm.
but both delicious. I love it.
Exactly.
That's such a good idea. Okay. And this is also a good way to make it healthy, right? Like
Mhm.
it gets your vegetables in, but you still get plenty of flavor.
Yep.
So you're not just eating. And I'm also guilty of, I'm like a cucumber, I'm like doing like a whole bottle of ranch with it.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
is,
this is a lot of healthier version,
Right.
all
Yes.
fresh ingredients, and you
Yeah.
know it's great. I mean,
I love it.
my
Okay.
teenager loves it. I mean, she eats almost every day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why not?
You can do really cool things with cucumbers. I'm not a big TikTok person, but my sister always makes fun of me because I don't watch TikTok, but I'll watch like the reels on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
She's like, that's just TikTok a month later. But they were putting like Kool-Aid packets and then cucumbers, and it made them sweet. Anyways, this is really cool.
They do.
Fun.
Flavored
Okay.
cucumbers
Yeah.
or pickles.
Yeah.
There
Mhm.
you go. I like it. Okay, perfect. Well, go check these out. Grab and go. Make it simple.
Yep.
At For the Love of Foods. Of course, thank you to Jessie always for stopping by and showing us something new. We
Yes.
love it. All right. Well, we'll be back with some more ARC Southeast Texas after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. We are continuing our self-defense series. Now, last time we learned what to do if someone comes up from behind, but as we are getting into the cooler months in Southeast Texas, people might be wearing jackets. So we're going to learn a move today on what you can do if the person who is coming after you, attacking you, is wearing a jacket, how you can kind of use that against them. So we've got Shelly with us again today to show us some of these moves. Shelly's going to demonstrate, and then Jade's going to try first. And this one's a little bit more complicated. So
yeah, I'm going to explain everything that I'm doing. We're going to kind of slow it down a little bit. I'm going to actually do it twice before y'all get to try it. Okay, so they're coming at me with a jacket. The first thing I want to do is I want to anchor myself to them too. If they're grabbing you, you grab back. So I'm grabbing up here at the collar, and I'm just grabbing here at the arm. And I'm going to take my dominant hand, and I'm going to go underneath the collar as far as I can here towards the middle. And another thing to note is you want to keep your wrist in line with your arm. So you want to curl your fist towards your body. This is a good grip. Underhand is stronger than overhand. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull his body down, and I'm going to bend with him to do that. And then I'm grabbing the fabric on top like this behind him in line with his neck. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to take a step away from my hands and my arms and bring my arms with me just like this. So I brought this arm over his head, graze his hair, grind your forearm on the ear just like that. And don't let go of these grips right here. And then you see where this arm under here is against his neck. I want to bring that this way. And I'm going to push the other one into his neck just like that. And as you can see, his face is turning red. So we know that he's about to pass out. And if he doesn't want to pass out, you can still go ahead with that knee. Just like that. So,
Okay. And we want to stress too, we've been learning all these self-defense moves. It's important you see it once, but practice is obviously the key, because in the moment,
Yes.
if you only do it once, you're not going to remember. Okay.
correct. Yes.
So, do you want to show
try it
us
one more
again?
time?
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
do one more and then we'll try.
So I'm
see you on the
anchoring
news.
myself right here. And then I'm going, if I need to, if their jacket's really tight, you know, these guys try to wear these jackets that don't fit. So you're going to flare it open and grab underhand, hand towards the ceiling in the middle right here. And I'm going to pull it down. You take a step back to bring them with you. And then you're going to grab with the other hand, the middle of the fabric right here. And I'm going to take a step away from my hands, graze over the top of his hair, just like that. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to keep attacking me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull the hand with the forearm that's in the throat and push the other one into the carotid arteries. We're trying to make them pass out. If they don't want to pass out, we can knee them and get away.
I
Okay.
hope Aaron's answered your question with no. He's not going to keep attacking you after that.
That's why you make a pass out.
So,
Okay. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
so you're going to anchor yourself to him just like that.
Okay.
Yep. And then you're going to take that hand towards the ceiling,
Okay.
Perfect. You're going to take a step back and bring his posture down
Okay.
so you can grab the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Then you're going to take a step away, grind that forearm
she's
across
ready.
the ear. Yes, just like that.
Okay.
Yep.
And sorry.
You're going to bring the
Okay.
forearm up here into his throat,
Uh-huh.
and you're going to flare your elbows
Flare,
out just
okay.
like that. Yep. Keep going. Keep pulling. Keep pulling.
Okay.
If he's
and
want to
then-
stay there, you can knee him and take off running.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
That's good.
That's good.
That was Macy's turn.
He's like, I'm seeing stars. That was good. That was good. Okay. Okay.
So you're going to
Come on,
anchor
come on,
yourself.
Morning Show.
Anchor yourself. Yep. Both hands anchor. You want to grab. Perfect. Just like that.
Don't make me laugh.
So you're going to pull his posture down, grab the fabric, bring that hand over, and you're going to bring those elbows apart. Yep. Just like that. And then you can knee him and get away. Perfect.
We should call this segment "Don't Mess with Macy."
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Okay. So that's what to do if you find yourself getting, attacked by someone with a jacket. Aaron is okay. Yeah. Can just show that
He's fine.
he's good. Okay. We're just practicing. So again, you do need to practice though if you are wanting to learn some of these self-defense moves and actually be able to use them in situations. Of course, thanks to Shelly and Aaron as always for helping us. And again, you can find all of the moves that we have learned on our website, kftm.com, fox4beaumont.com. Stay with us because more ARC Southeast Texas is coming up next. All right. Well, good morning. Welcome back to ARC Southeast Texas. I'm in my Halloween. I'm in my Halloween costume now. I'm in my Halloween costume now. My little cowboy hat, and we're gonna do some trick or treating around the newsroom. I didn't know this was happening, so this is kind of spurred on us. But let's see what we can find.
So all tricks around here.
This is okay. You saw Kirsten earlier with her rundown. I'm excited about your story later. By the way, that
Thank
sounds like it's
you.
gonna be really good.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's something I've been working on for quite some time. Just obviously took some things with the family and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm just happy that, he's back to full health. I think that's the most important thing that I
That's
think
crazy.
anybody's more concerned about is that
Yeah.
he's healthy. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so tell us about your costume.
Well, Shadira and Dax are not here yet. You'll see Dax's sign over there, but he's supposed to be Linus. Shadira's supposed to be Charlie Brown, and I'm supposed to be Lucy from the Peanuts in
I
a
like
witch
it.
costume.
Okay, I like it. Okay, trick or treat. I'm nervous. Are we gonna get any tricks?
Hopefully
All right,
not.
What do we want? We got.
Ooh, I'll take a Reese's peanut butter cup, please.
Reese's.
That's my favorite.
Do you want, Jade? Do you want a
Kit
Kit Kat?
Kit Kat.
I got some almond joys. I got some.
I love
We're
it.
sharing a bag.
Yeah. Thank you.
Partners.
Thank you. Listen, kids, always make sure you use your manners when you're trick or treating. Next stop is Patrina.
Hi.
Patrina Adger, our new anchor. Hello.
Hello.
She's in her orange today. I love it.
I am, yes. Have you girls been good this year for Halloween?
Is that Halloween or Christmas?
Oh yeah, that's right. Wrong holiday. I think yeah,
Here.
wrong holiday. But yeah.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Yeah, trick or treat. Okay, you like these Whoppers and Reese's?
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, Trina's one of those
I like-
generous houses.
I know she does the
Yes.
handful.
Yeah.
Thanks, Katrina. Happy
We're gonna
Halloween.
stroll down this lane here.
Where are we
This is
supposed to go next.
Macy's desk. Picking up
Don't
pickles.
show. Can you not? Okay, we'll keep going. Keep going. I don't
This
know where
is
we're trick-or-treating.
mine.
The art producer. She has a little.
Oh,
friend
look.
here.
Nicole, the art producer, has a friend. So we
name or not, but
we did a decorating desk contest, and so here's Nicole's little decorations, Kirsten's, some of Kirsten's, and then here's mine. We were all putting in a whole lot of work to decorate until one of our coworkers, she cleaned the floor with us. I mean, she really just blew it out of the park, and we just kind of gave up after that. My little Halloween Christmas tree. And then later, we're also doing a Halloween costume contest. And this should be a giveaway for what my costume is if you didn't see me at the Senior Expo. So that's to come. But
I feel like Jade is the one on Halloween that I leave behind.
look, Kenny's
I'm
not
on to the
home.
next
He just left
house.
treats out. So
Where do
this
we
is
go? Where do we go
the
next?
desk I was referring to with the coworker that really just blew it out of the park. A full crime scene.
Okay.
Full crime scene, and we eventually ended up figuring out what happened. I can't remember the story. They faked
Oh, it was a fake.
It was
Yeah. No one
staged.
actually died or went missing.
staged. So
Okay.
Erica's dog.
Look, I'm here for the candy. She keeps stopping on things.
Oh, hi.
Trick or treat.
Hey, you guys want some candy?
Yes,
This
sir.
Tom, I
Sir?
can't with Tom. Please look at Tom's.
Oh, hi.
This is Tom, right?
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm
Are you Taylor Swift?
I'm a cowgirl. I'm a cowgirl today. Yeah, which I guess Taylor Swift. I'm Taylor Swift in her debut era.
There you go.
Trick or treat, Aaron Barnhill is a skeleton. Thank you. Look, I like that this is just. Oh, we're sharing a bag, so I got to get her candy too.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
gonna be stingy.
These people they're so hesitant to give us their candy. Thank you.
Eat it later, so.
Well, don't worry, we'll
Oh,
share.
We'll give it back.
Jesus, is there any more? Oh, one more. We have one more stop.
We saved the best for last.
We're relying on our photographer Jesus to tell us where to go. Okay. We got
Oh,
to see. We got to be
sales?
quicker. Trick or treat.
Hello.
This is our news director, Keith McMahon.
You guys have time to be doing this? Just check.
We're working.
Uh-huh. That's for sure.
That's what we're calling it.
Right,
Oh,
I'm gonna get
yeah.
you some caramels.
Look at this.
Very
Oh, he's got a little
generous.
bit of everything in
A
here.
little variety.
We love it.
Well, you better, because it's free.
Yay!
We love free.
Thank you. Happy Halloween. Okay.
Oh look. Who done it? That was the big question this week was who done it? So some lovely illustrations there. And
Okay.
then this is part of the their costumes.
We might have to hurry a little. I think we're some tight on time. Like I said, this is why I've got long legs and I'm trick-or-treating. I'm leaving Jade in the dust. Are we trick-or-treating here? Trick or treat! Gina Henson, who you've seen before.
Hello.
Sean McBride's over
Get
there.
you some candy.
Thank you. I'm going to
these are like oldie but a goodie.
look, and they're all decked out too. I love it.
We're ready for you.
You guys look great. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Guess we're giving a grand old.
Oh, this is our last stop. Okay, good.
Grand old tour.
We'll look at our
of
haul.
Power Station.
Ta-da!
Pretty good. We did pretty good. So that's enough to form a couple cavities, right?
I think so. This town's big enough for the both of us. Don't worry, folks. We'll be back with more ARC Southeast Texas next. Stay safe when trick-or-treating tonight. Oh, good Lord.
Edition of ARC Southeast Texas. Some of us are really excited that today is Halloween. So, of course, everything that we're going to be doing today is going to be centered around all things spooky. So, of course, pumpkin carving is going to come into the mix.
Had to do it.
Yeah.
So we've already cleaned out of our pumpkins, had plenty of tools. All of our guts are in here ready to go. So now we're just going to actually get to the carving part.
That was the easy. This was the easy part.
And we had stencils, but I think I'm just going to freehand because I feel like that's going to be. Look, here's like the remnants too of. Okay.
Okay.
Did you carve pumpkins a lot when you were a kid?
I did, but it's been a minute. Okay, so I'm cheating, and I feel like I have an idea.
Y'all, I'm just going classic.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go with this idea. Just want to show. Oh my gosh, now I can't find the idea. Okay, where'd it go? Where'd it go? So I did carve pumpkins as a child, but you know my best memory of carving pumpkins is my mom bought one of those huge pumpkins. You know, you see those gigantic pumpkins, and you're like, what do people do with those? My mom bought one year, and I think it was like a $40 pumpkin, and this would have been like 10 years ago. At least 10 years ago. And she carved it, and it was like she did this really creepy face on it. He was really cool. And it lasted for several weeks too. That was the interesting part.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the one thing about pumpkins sometimes is, you know, they don't stick around for too long.
Not this one. Okay, we're already looking a little questionable over here.
I was gonna say, I'm already not going on my lines, which is, you know, I don't know. I like doing a stencil, but for the sake of today, I'm just gonna go.
Oh my, okay.
And it doesn't have to be good, guys, you know, sometimes it's just about, you know, having fun. Carving some pumpkins. Did you know that pumpkin is actually good for you too, to eat? Not necessarily pumpkin pie, but
it's good for you unless you put all the stuff in it.
Right.
The stuff that makes it bad.
And it's not as good.
Okay.
Well, no, it's good because obviously.
Now we said taking all the guts out was the easy part. It truly was.
You think that was the easy part?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This takes some craftsmanship.
That shows you whose pumpkin's gonna be actually like put together and good, as opposed to just like whatever you get at this point.
Okay. I think I already messed up.
It's okay, me too.
Okay.
Also, be safe while you're carving pumpkins, folks. Kids have an adult present. Is your pumpkin just flying out?
Yeah, look at me.
Oh. Okay, so another tip for you while we're carving pumpkins, make sure you're wearing clothes that you're okay getting dirty. Or where's your apron?
You know, that would have been a helpful thing to have remembered before we started this.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Okay, look, y'all watch my pumpkin come to life as we speak. Boom! Scared her.
Oh yeah. We're doing a costume contest day at the station too, and you know, I was like, there'll be a couple of people, including myself, that are going to dress up, but I was pleasantly surprised that several people did. I'm really proud.
But it's what we got, folks. We'll give them a little cleanup. Oh, and you know what? Our producer, Nicole, gave us some. This is, I don't want to say cheating, but a little bit. Just adding a little something extra to my pumpkin. Wait. Did I do that right? Yeah, these are ears.
Okay. Like we're getting somewhere over here. Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Mine's ready.
What?
This is like, I'm just doing basic. Ta-da!
Okay. I'm getting there. Some of us apparently try harder than others.
Some of us don't need to try harder than others.
Wow.
I just wanted him to be cute. Should we do like an after?
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay. Watch TV magic. Ta-da!
Okay. This only took me a couple minutes.
So you did what? A little cat? Wait,
A little
you gotta
cat.
show.
Okay.
He's not
I'm a little winded from this experience.
Well, because you kind of got to
So-
get in there and like,
yeah.
get into it whenever you're sawing
Okay.
and cutting them out.
There it is. I'm gonna name it after my little terrorizer black cat, Poe. Obviously for Edgar Allan Poe. He is 6 months old and he is the most precious thing. So,
Cute.
and his mother loves him.
Mine's just, I don't know. He's just here. He's here to have a good time.
Okay.
Not a long time, but a good time.
Good deal.
AKA pumpkins. You know. So there you go. If you have a pumpkin that you carved and want to show us, we'd love to see him.
Yeah. Until then, happy Halloween. We hope you have a great rest of your evening and get to do all the spooky things and that maybe, hopefully, the weather holds out for everybody. Stay tuned for more ARC Southeast Texas after the break.
All right, our question of the day was we want to see your Halloween costume. So you can always go to our KFDM News Facebook page and show us. Here's a couple of them, and we would love to check out more. They're so cute.
Look at Miss Frizzle.
I was going to say kids, adults, whatever you got going on, we'd love to see your costumes today. So again, KFDM News on Facebook. And that does it for Halloween edition of ARC Southeast Texas. We hope you get lots of candy today and stay safe.
Stay dry.
Stay dry and have some fun. We'll see you back here tomorrow.